What's up, everyone? It's Riverside, and today I'm coming at you guys with a Steelers record prediction video. And where I'm at right now is I'm currently going to the Steelers Pro Shop to cop a schedule magnet for the 2023 Steelers season. I'll show you guys when I get it. Stay tuned for this video. Shout out to the Steelers store. Starting at training camp, if you go in and buy any item, they'll give you one Steelers magnet schedule. I got 3 because I happen to know one of the workers there, so shout out to my boy. But let's go home and we'll predict this record. In Week 1, the Steelers are matched up against the San Fran 49ers. I have the Steelers winning this game, starting off the season with a victory. They have a good history in Week 1, winning their last 3 years, and I think they'll be out for blood after missing the playoffs last year. And another reason why I have the Steelers in this game is due to the uncertainty at the QB position for the 49ers. Right now, we don't know if it's going to be Trey Lance, Sam Darnold, Brock Purdy. We don't know. So I got the Steelers getting the win. Fast forward to Week 2. I have the Steelers winning this one as well against the Browns. The Steelers are 3-1 against the Browns in the last 2 years. Plus, we're at home again. I think the home crowd will be the advantage we need to beat the Browns. And I also don't know if Deshaun Watson will be up to speed due to his slow start last season. I'm assuming that could happen again this year. So Steelers start off 2-0 according to this prediction. But then I have us losing our first game in Week 3 against the Vegas Raiders. Mike Tomlin doesn't have a great history against the Raiders. This is also our first away game of the year, so I think the travel will have an effect on the players. And Jimmy G, he knows the Steelers. He's been able to beat us before. But then go to Week 4. I have an easy win here to improve us to 3-1, beating the Texans. Steelers have a great history against the Texans. They've won their last 3 games. The Texans also have a rookie quarterback, and the Steelers usually do well against those. And DeMeco Ryans, he's kind of an inexperienced head coach, so rookie head coach, rookie quarterback, sounds like a Steeler victory. But then I have us losing the next week versus Baltimore. I feel like the Ravens' offensive coordinator and new weapons that they have will put them over the Steelers here in Week 5. I think the Ravens defense will also want to get revenge on Kenny Pickett for last year's game-winning drive, but I do see this being a really close game. Just the Ravens coming out on top by a little bit. But then in Week 6, I have the victory over the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tomlin is undefeated in his career against the Rams, and I see this continuing here this season. The Rams are kind of an old team, and they're still looking like a Super Bowl hangover from 2021, so that's a Steeler victory for me. But then the next week against Jacksonville, I have the Steelers losing this one. I feel like Trevor Lawrence will be too much to handle for the Steelers defense, and the Jags have a pretty fierce pass rush. That puts us at 4-3 so far. So through 7 games, I have the Steelers going 4-3. But then let's go on a little win streak here. Let's go on a little win streak according to my prediction. I have us beating the Titans. We've won our last 4 against them, and we also don't know who's starting at quarterback for them. Next week after that, I have us beating the Packers. Mike Tomlin is undefeated at home against Green Bay, fun fact. I feel like the Steelers also want revenge for them losing to the Packers in 2021. Joe Hayden wasn't offsides, by the way. You can replay the clip. Also, Jordan Love, he's kind of inexperienced. So that puts us at 6-3. I got us beating the Browns the next week, going to 7-3. Divisional games are important, and if we sweep the Browns, that would be awesome. But then the next week, I have us losing to the Bengals. Joe Burrow usually plays pretty well against the Steelers, except for Week 1 last year, but other than that, he's been amazing against the Steelers. Cincinnati has that home field advantage as well. And against Arizona, I have Tomlin and the Steelers prevailing. Kyler Murray could potentially have a down year off of the torn ACL, and Jonathan Gannon, rookie head coach, we don't know. Steelers-Patriots. I'm giving this one to the Patriots. I know it's different now. They don't have Brady, but they still always find out a way to beat the Steelers, as they did last year. Bill Belichick is a genius, and Ramondre Stevenson, I think, is going to have a great year. Patriots winning that one. The following week against the Colts, you know that's a Steeler victory. We haven't lost to the Colts in forever, actually. We've won our last 8. We don't know the QB for the Colts right now, but none of them really stand out to me. And then they also have an inexperienced head coach in Shane Steichen. I hope I said that right. And the following week, I have us losing to the Bengals, getting swept by the Bengals. I have us this year. But if we lose to the Bengals, that would put us at 9-6. I feel like we always collapse late into the season. So I also have us losing the following week to Seattle, which would put us at 9-7. We have one win all time in Seattle, fun fact. But then in the final week of the regular season, I have us beating the Ravens. The Steelers have won their last 3 games in Baltimore, and the Ravens always also collapse late season. But we always seem to do well in Baltimore. We beat them there last year. We beat them there in 2021. We beat them there in 2020. I feel like that could happen again this year. And that would put the Steelers at 10-7. So I hope you guys enjoyed my prediction. If you agree, leave a comment. If you don't agree, especially leave a comment. I'm interested to see how everyone thinks the Steelers will do this season. But yeah, anyways, have a nice day, everybody. See you in the next video.